Hi YouTube, this is Joy Hargraves coming to you to talk about Habit 1, well, the Series 1 with habits for a healthy live, can't talk today, healthy lifestyle changes, living a healthier lifestyle and committing 100%. So I am at my mother-in-law's house, so it looks a little different in here if you can see the background. And so the first thing that I wanted to talk about was from last week was that I wanted to use my food journal more, and I wanted to make sure that I continue to drink 64 ounces of water and that I exercise more. So as far as the food journal was concerned, I did use it a little bit more, but I didn't use it as much as I wanted to use it. So yeah, that's well, I used it up until I came to my mother-in-law house. I came to Raleigh for the weekend, so I didn't use it for the weekend, but I did use it while I was at home and for lunch and everything. So I did plan a little bit better for lunch at work and everything. And a couple of times I did drink water. I got to Raleigh, I've been drinking sweet tea since, but um, yeah, I got to work on that. So as far as working out and everything, it's been a little hectic, but I did do my Zumba on the Xbox twice, and I did run and I ran yesterday, so I walked and jogged yesterday, so that was pretty good. And I'm gonna start publishing my IMAP walks in my log so you can see um my times and stuff. So you can follow me as well as I follow myself. So I'm gonna start putting that up there. And I also wanted to say, because I got a couple of questions about this on YouTube. Thank you, people. Was one of the things was how do you stay committed? And that was one of my habits from last week. Was one of the ways that I came up with it was to stay committed and commit myself 100%. Is we're gonna make small changes. We're gonna change one thing at a time, and then we're gonna work on continue to do that and do everything good. That's the whole point of this whole series too. It's just we're gonna start on little bitty things, and then we're gonna continue to build on it and build on it and build on it. So we're gonna get better and better and better. So you don't just feel overwhelmed. And so as far as with the weight loss and everything, if you eat a decent breakfast, you eat a decent lunch, and you don't do so well at dinner, it's fine. Just work on it, work on it. Just try to change one thing at dinner time. Try to change, and then just keep building on it. Just like I'm trying to drink 64 ounces of water. So I've been drinking 64 ounces of water. Now I'm going to build on it. I'm going to start eating less sugar and bread. I don't really eat a bunch of fried foods, but I'm just gonna continue to build on it and continue to do things better and get better with things. So we're gonna do it in peace and peace and peace. So you got to congratulate yourself for the victories that you have, and you continue to work on the things. You continue to look at things and see what you need to change and do a little bit better. So we're gonna take it small pieces, small chunks, so we don't get overwhelmed and depressed when things don't come. So every week, instead of saying, I got to get down 65 pounds or I got to lose 50 pounds, say, this week I want to set a goal of losing 3 pounds. It don't seem as overwhelming, but you can lose 2 to 3 pounds in a week. So just focus on that instead of saying, oh, I try to drop 50 pounds. No, we're not thinking about that. We're going to think about the positive things. We're going to stay positive. We're going to focus and do the best we can. That's the whole point of this series. So instead of that, so one of the things that I did was when I got down here, I didn't plan for a lot of things. So I went and cook out, and I got me my favorite meal. This is a chili cheeseburger and some onion rings and some tea. Ooh, so good too. But I knew I was going to eat cookout when I got here because there's not a cookout in the DC area. So I knew I was going to eat here. So that in the morning time, I ate really, really well. I ate oatmeal and some fruit, and I drank my water. And then when I had that meal, at dinner time, I tried to focus on eat even more healthy. I didn't eat any meat. I think I had a salad Friday. Yeah, packed, loaded up with vegetables. And if you're doing Weight Watchers, vegetables and fruits is 0 points. So the more vegetables that you eat, I think besides corn and all the ones with a whole bunch of starch in it. But the more vegetables you eat, the less points you have. So I didn't have any points for dinner. So, but the salad that I had, if you're counting calories, the whole celery that I had, salad that I had, not celery, the whole salad came up to be, I think it was 340 calories, even with the salad dressing on it. So it was the salad mince that you get in the bag, just the salad mince, half of that it was 45 calories for the whole salad mince. Put some tomatoes in there, little grape tomatoes, some onion. Didn't put no egg in there. I put some the bacon bits because that's soy based, so it's not real bacon, it's soy based. So I put those in there, and I had you gotta be careful with nuts, putting nuts in your salad because they have a whole bunch of fat because their oil is a good fat, but it's still fat, and if you're counting calories, that adds to your salad. So that adds to your calories, not to your salad. But what else I have in there? I have a whole bunch of stuff in there, but I know I had the salad, cucumber. I had some cucumber in there. Yeah, but it's just a whole bunch of vegetables and stuff. And I didn't put any cheese on there, and I didn't put any croutons or anything. So I just ate that with a fat-free Italian dressing. You can also do oil and vinegar. I don't like oil and vinegar. It just, no. You can do a vinaigrette, but I do the fat-free. Kraft has a good fat-free Italian dressing, not the cream Italian, just the regular one. And if you're doing Weight Watchers, I think it's 0 points. It's either 1 point. So yeah. So I only had, I think it came out to 0 points. I had 0 points if you're following Weight Watchers, and then it was just a small salad. Well, it was enough to tub meal, and then had some water and stuff. So, and it was just, I was proud of myself because I knew I was gonna have me some cookout when I got here. So I haven't and I'm trying to limit myself because when I come down here I try to eat all the stuff that I know it ain't in DC, like the cookout and the Bojangles and the good berries. Ooh, good berries. I haven't had any good berries. I say I just wait for that because I really ain't missing the good berries or nothing, and I really haven't had Bojangles, but so that was good. And so me and my husband, we're going to Conky tonight, and I know that I'm eating out. So I'm planning better. So if you know you're going to be doing different things on the week, plan. Like I already got my meal picked out. I already know what I'm going to get. I already know what Weight Watcher points it is because I done looked it up. So I know if I only get like 20 some points, 29 points, how much my dinner is going to be. So my lunch and my breakfast need to be falling this part so I can hit my lunch. I meant my points. Or if I know it's going to be this many calories here, then I can just have a smaller meal. I would say if you're going to have the bigger points, have it in the morning time because when you get up, you need energy. So the calories in the morning time and then the calories at lunch. So just plan. We're going to plan. Planning helps and it works. It helps you not to feel so overwhelmed. Then when you look at me, you're like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to get. I don't know how many calories and stuff on here. So you go armed. You go ready to do better against this weight loss. You knock it out the box, man. You knock it out the box. So yeah. So I already got what I'm going to eat planned out. And so don't eat everything either. So portion control is a big thing too. So me and my mother-in-law was talking this weekend, and I was telling her that I had went to the store and got those little Party City, they got them little plates. They look like dessert plates, but they like, I think they 8 inches around or something like that. They're smaller than a dinner plate. But trick your mind into thinking that, watch your portion control, but put it on a smaller plate. It looks like a whole lot more food. Like, I got to have some frozen yogurt, and instead of putting it in a big bowl, I got like a little, what's called a ramekin that you do the flambe stuff on. I got one of those and put my ice cream in it. Like I had a whole lot of ice cream, but I didn't. I had the regular portion, and I slowed down and ate it and enjoyed it. I want like, I got this whole bowl of ice cream and it's melting. I don't want nobody to see me eating all this ice cream, so I'm going to eat real quick. You know how we do. Well, I know how I do. I sneak and eat stuff, so people won't be like, I thought you was losing weight. You eating all this ice cream. And I'll be like, mind your business. Because I talked to myself, and myself said, hey, Go on and eat it. But, I'm telling myself, don't be telling me that because that's bad. So that's what we're going to do. So if you have an event coming up and you know that maybe you have a party coming up and you know it's going to be a whole bunch of things there. So when I first joined Weight Watchers, it was right in the, it was January. I love football. So it was right when Super Bowl Sunday was coming up and everybody was talking about all these Super Bowl parties. I was like, nah, I can't go to no Super Bowl party because I know it's just going to be fat. But this is what I did. Before I went, I had some fruit. I drank a 16-ounce thing of water. So I was already full when I got there. And, they said, have something. Instead of going for the chips and all that other stuff, I piled my plate up with vegetables with no dip. Just vegetables and just ate. Ate all the vegetables. Vegetables. So then when I went to get like the chicken wings and stuff, I think you can get like 2 or 3 or 4 or something like that. I only put 3 on there, and then I got a little bit of everything that I wanted. So I got 2 chicken wings, but 2 hot wings, a little bit of dip, and I put the chips. I think I got like 4 chips and put a little bit of dip on it, and then I got some more vegetables, and then by the time the cake came out, I was already full, so I had drunk water. I was drinking water, and so this is smart too. So when the game started, I picked the team. I forgot who was playing, but I picked whatever team, and we was on. And if somebody scored, we would have to do jumping jacks or running plays or something like that for whoever scored a touchdown. So you actually working out and you eating healthy. So you got to think smart. Come on, y'all. Think smart like I do. And you don't got to tell everybody that you don't know that you're trying to eat healthy. You work it in your plan. You help people help you. So, and then, you can tell people too, I'm trying to lose weight, so don't push food on me. And so if you're going to a party where, people, like my family, we like to eat, and, people be like, you from the South, people like to feed you. So, just tell them, I'm trying to watch my weight. I'm trying to be healthier. So, I get something if I'm hungry. I'm not hungry right now. Just, let them know, pull them to the side and be like, don't push food on me because it's too tempting. And I need your help. So ask people for that help. It helps. So, somebody on your side and you're accountable to somebody. So people usually try to have healthy options for you anyway. So just, and then just playing. If you don't want to tell the person, just playing. So if you got a party coming up and it's going to be cake there, or it's going to be like a whole bunch of stuff and they got a whole bunch of fried foods, try to eat before you go. Eat something small before you go, and then just get you a little bit of plate, the smallest plate they got, and just put a little bit of like a tablespoon of every. Oh, that's another thing too. Eat with smaller utensils. That helps. Instead of eating with the tablespoon, get you a teaspoon because a teaspoon is small, and just eat with it because you can't load it up. So yeah, that's a good tip too. Tip for me. So when you go, just get the smallest plate they got and just put a little bit of something and everything on it, and then just try to talk to people, or just sing a song in your head and then take another bite or try to finish something off, and then just try to drink as much water or as you can, and don't drink soda. Don't let it be no soda or something with a whole bunch of calories. You might as well eat your calories instead of drinking it. So yeah, if you gonna have the calories, eat it, don't drink it. So yeah, so just playing, just do what you got to do. And people, if they offended, man. Trying to lose some weight, boy, gotta do what gotta do. But yeah, just playing what you gonna do. And so and another tip is, if you go to a party and they have cake, take the icing off the cake. The icing ain't nothing but pure sugar. So just take the icing off the cake. And yeah, that's more than crazy dog. He just he gonna be trying to bark at somebody. Sit down somewhere, King. So just take the icing off the cake. Don't eat the icing, or just eat a little bit of it. Or like if you get a knife, scrape the icing off of it, and then just put a little thin layer back on it, or just dip your fork in the icing and then eat your cake. So if you got to have cake, get a small piece, take the icing off of it, and just count your calories and all that stuff. So that should be good. And what else I'm saying? So